Hello everybody! I'm going to tell you my experience of modifying Yamaha AS301 and other AS all the way up to AS801. Now, just want to make clear that AS801 or the lower model are the one that we modified a lot in the last 4 years, and anything about AS801 like the 1200 and up, they have a different design topology and the layouts are totally different. So it's not the same type of mod if we want to modify any of those amps, and I have done one and I prefer not to do it anymore because first of all, those amps are rather expensive, and second, after the mod it's kind of messy, physically messy. Electrically it's improved a lot with the external power supply, but it's just not worth the amount of money you put in there and mess around the amp and lose the resale value. Now for the AS301 and 801, they are relatively lower cost and it doesn't lose any resale value because it's all internal. It doesn't have anything outside cut. So we have been doing this mod since 2020, the early 2020, and we have done more than 75 of them, somewhere around that number. I lost count already, and I have done a lot of this in and out all the time. And why am I doing the video today on this one after that many units and many other videos we have done? I want to show you what I do inside, and because this is a special unit, the most important reason is there are people asking about the warranty issue. There's no yes or no answer for that question, but let me lead into it. First of all, we increase the power supply from the regular 2 pieces of 6800 microfarad and add on 4 pieces of 10,000 microfarad. So that would be almost like a 3 times of capacitance of the original. And then also I add a couple of film cap to bypass the power supply. I am going to show you a closer look inside of how I do it and the little silicone plate that I do all the time inside. And this one is a special unit, and I have been doing this, but not in case like this. A special person want me to do something about the 301 that she's buying. I am thinking about what to do. I was thinking about what to do. She was asking, just do your things. And you know how people sometimes commission and others do things like, do your things. And I have decided this is what I'm doing. This is what I am doing because I'm not done yet. But I want to get this video done so to answer the third most important question. Warranty. Very legit question, because after the mod, would Yamaha honor the warranty? I cannot say yes and I cannot say no, but let me tell you what happened after so many units we have done since 2020. None of them fell so far. And the original one that Mike Woodcock of Absolute Sound, they still have, who is the store and the owner that got me involved in doing this Yamaha, Mike Woodcock of Absolute Sound in Chatham, Ontario. I will put the link in the description so you can contact him if you want to have your Yamaha do the mod. Yamaha mod, me do the mod, not Yamaha mod. So we have done the first one in early 2020, and he still have that original one in the store. The purpose of that is because he want to keep that amp playing, and never breaks. Or at least see would it break, but never did, except one time it didn't turn on. So we give our technician a look, and the technician said that there's nothing wrong with the rectifier, nothing wrong with the power supply, but just wouldn't turn on because of the EEPROM. So we contact Yamaha. When I say we, is actually Mike. I didn't contact Yamaha, but Mike contact Yamaha. Mike at Absolute Sound is a Yamaha dealer. So he contacted Yamaha and give it to the Yamaha authorized service depot in London, Ontario, which is an hour away from Chatham. And then Yamaha knows the mod, and Mike told me that he has mentioned to the rep to Yamaha, don't touch a mod because the mod has nothing to do with the amp that didn't fail, the power supply didn't fail, don't touch it. I don't know the exact reaction of the rep at that time, but turned out okay. But anyway, so the mod went to the authorized depot in London, Ontario, and they reset the EEPROM. That's all it did. They reset the EEPROM. The amp has been running for another 2 years and still running as of today. So, did Yamaha say anything? Did Yamaha charge us for the reset the EEPROM? No. So did Yamaha Canada knows what we're doing? Yes. Have they said anything? No. And I don't blame them. They cannot outright saying that they will not void the warranty, but they would not outright say that they would honor the warranty. So it is a slight risk that you're taking, but if you buy the unit from Mike at absolute sound, Mike will take care of you. That's all I can say, and that is all I can say. And I think Mike Woodcock will back me up on that. So if you send an amp from the US to Mike for me to mod, if you have any trouble, you have to send it back to Mike, and then we can deal with that. Now, but if you buy the unit from Mike brand new with the mod in it, Mike will take care of you. And that's all I can say. I cannot say on behalf of Yamaha. And they have been very nice. They know the mod, they know what we do, and they know who is doing it. And that's the best I can expect from them. They didn't say anything, and they just fix it without charging us. Did I answer your question? Probably yes, but maybe no. So any mod like this, if they're within warranty, there's a little bit of risk of a warranty issue. But we choose this amp to mod on the 301, the 501, 701, and 801 because they are simple. They are very simple, relatively simple. They still have a little bit of logic control for the selector switch, but it's not much can go wrong. But when you get into the surround sound processor, the worst thing about the surround sound processor really is the HDMI chip. The HDMI chip is basically a time bomb. They kind of cook itself to death, and as soon as it dies, you don't have a video function anymore. Even though all the amps, all the analog amps at the output are still good, but you don't have a receiver to use. I don't know if that's on purpose or not. That's not my to say, but I can say this: it doesn't have that kind of complexity. It has a DAC inside, but it doesn't have a streamer. But this is the one that we can do the mod and confidently that it will not affect anything else, and has been proven for 4 years so far. The first one is still running every day, and that's all I can say. But I'm going to take the camera off the tripod. I'm going to show you a closer look at what I did inside. Be aware, this is not a typical mod, meaning if you look, you will see silicone. Let me pull back a little bit so it can be focused. You see that silicone drop and silicone tail. I call that a little bit of silicone fountain shootout and silicone cobweb there. Now these are all silicone, and the silicone hold, yes, it's been holding for 30 years for me, and nothing comes off. So as long as you do silicone right, it will stay forever. And so is this. I pull silicone like that. Well, I have to have fun. If you want me to do the mod, I have to have fun myself. But let me zoom out the camera a little bit so you can see close. You can see more of the amp. There's nothing on this side has been done. Everything is about the power supply. So that, and 14 gauge wire to connect this. So power supply, the capacitor at the front, and go back to the back and hook up to the power rail. So that is all about this video about the 301, and I hope I have answered the question about the warranty. even though it's kind of vague, but that is kind of all we can say, we can expect from a manufacturer. You can't put them on the spot and make them answer yes or no. So they have to be able to cover themselves a little bit. And I really don't blame them to not answer that directly. So you have to read between the line on that. So until then, stay safe. Bye!